いいよ。こっちから帰れるわ。
Is the signing? Hey,
Yo, what up, MP?
hey, what up, G? Hey, you get that auto pay set up for the electric and gas, bro?
I did that before we moved in, bro.
This is why you get paid the big bucks, Mr. Manager.
Wait, there's money involved in this?
We paying rent, ain't we?
Look, those influencer dollars ain't gonna last forever, bro.
Hey, yo, how that video do?
Wait, that's where you wanna go? I mean, after all this, that's what you...
After a rocky start to the season that had many doubts, surprise recruit MP's ability to adjust to the college game.
こんにちは。風呂入るんで落ちますけどわらわら。
またか。
Next up, as the 8th seed in the region, we have Michigan State.
First of all, congratulations!
もういろんな選手作りまくっとったらもう決まらんくなっちゃった。やっぱちょうど8時ぐらいか。風呂入るのじゃ。
And here we are, folks. Welcome. The college championship journey begins here. And with my colleagues, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt, and we're looking forward to bringing you this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Syracuse Orange as they go up against the Michigan State Spartans.
And Michigan State, one of the blue bloods of college basketball.
ちょっと待って。これもうちょいマイクの音量上げてもいいな。こんなもんかな。
They're ready to challenge for the title once again.
And Clark, how about the Orangemen?
This team is fantastic when it comes to taking away the deep ball. And that's largely due to the play of Chris Fulton. And this young man can stick to his assignment like Morton. When he gets going on defense, the rest of his team usually follows suit.
Both teams ready to start what they hope will be a long run through the tournament.
Shooting for Michigan State, Joe Lambert, shooting 2.
ちょっとなんか喉の調子悪いな今日。
Good on both. And here's Miller. Pass to Fulton. Miller. Here's Wolf. Down low. Here's Fulton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And looking at the field in the tournament this year, it feels like there are no heavy favorites to go all the way.
Even one seeds have their weaknesses. I could see 10 or more different teams making it to the finals. This thing is really wide open.
Here's James. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Harden. To the inside. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their fourth try.
Here's Syracuse now. Outside, Fulton. Pass to Wolf. Fires the three. Very buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, good vision that time from Fulton. He scanned the floor and finds a teammate wide open.
Outside, Hayward. Here's O'Connor. And here's MP. Hayward, defended by Miller. Back to MP. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Orange taking it the other way.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
O'Connor, back to MP. Pass to O'Connor. Back to MP. Great pass to set up the lane. And these opening round games, Clark, the 8 versus 9 matchup is always one of the fun ones.
You know, over the years, there have been some classics between the 8 and 9 seeds. Usually one of the teams is a major school that kind of got in late. Hopefully we'll get another great finish with this one.
Outside, Hayward. Back to MP. Pass to Hayward. Stolen by Miller. Here's Wolf. Fulton, covered by MP. Here's Wolf. Outside Miller. Fulton. Drains the three-pointer.
Proving he can make threes. And Fulton's so good on D at preventing them as well.
Inside. Here's MP. Good work defensively by Fulton. Syracuse leading. Here's Wolf. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
So it's the Spartans now. Pass to MP. Now Lambert. And Lambert with the stop.
Boy, how about the ball movement from MP right there? Scouts love seeing that type of unselfishness. And MP leading this team in their conference tournament. They were able to secure a ticket by winning it all. They have a lot of momentum coming into this.
Now here's Fulton. He's got 5. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And just a great job knifing his way inside. When he sees a lane open up, that guy attacks it.
Pass to MP. Outside, Hayward. Here's O'Connor. Lambert, guarded by Starks. To the paint, MP. The teardrop falls in.
Smart shot selection by MP. Knows the floater is just the thing to beat the D.
Outside, Fulton. Pass to Wolf. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Spartans. Here's O'Connor. Outside, Hayward. MP. Now here's Harvey. Shot clock at 6. And here's MP. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Outside, Fulton to the middle. Soft touch off the glass.
Greg, as you know, there's nothing quite like the atmosphere of the tournament. I mean, it's special. It's electric. It's really unlike any other sporting event, in my opinion.
And you can feel all the
Now into the lineup for Michigan State. Substitution for Syracuse.
MP with it. Outside Webb. It's stolen by Dean. Here's the break. Here's West. Basket is good. The assist from Dean.
Yeah, it looked to me as though Dean was just waiting for the defense to make that mistake and instantly gets it to the wide open man.
To the inside. Here's MP. Back to Lambert. Kelly. Pass to MP. Bush defended by Dennis. MP outside. Right wing.
むずいな。
Here's
攻
Kelly
めれるな。
on the wing. MP. The second chance effort. Takes a three.
いやお
Kelly,
前
no
そ
good.
れ外すか。
So it's Syracuse with it. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Dean outside.
まず
Starks inside. MP's there. Over MP. Starks, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Pass to Webb.
なんで
And here's MP. Outside Lambert.
いいよ。スクリーン下がってくれ。
Outside for Webb. Misses a three. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Nelson. Back to West. Dennis. He clangs that one off the back iron and it falls.
And that's a good glimpse of Kai's tremendous court vision. Sees the open man and gets it to him before the D has a chance to react.
MP.
ナイス。
No good with the layup.
か
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Orange, up by 8.
Brief intermission, 17-25.
Glad to have you with us as we get into the second half action here in the opening round on 2K Sports. And what do you make of the performance we saw from MP in the first half?
You know, hasn't had the impact that maybe we expected. I thought he disappeared for stretches in that first half.
Yeah, you know, it's been a desultory performance to this point. Look that one up, folks. We'll see if the coaches light a fire in him to be more aggressive in the second
そ
stanza.
れ勝ったつもりか。
Here's Wolf.
足
To
が
Miller.
足がめちゃめちゃ遅い。
Outside, Fulton.
やらか
Here's
し
the
た。
three. And he's good on the free ball. And the way Fulton has been contesting shots all game, he's left his stamp on this contest.
It's actually been a clinic on how to play perimeter defense. Closes out space and gets a hand up. Good challenge, good balance defensively. He's showcased why he's one of the toughest defenders out there.
Back to MP. Hayward.
いやー、まず、もう一回。
Here's O'Connor.
まずいな。
Pass to Harvey. MP outside. There's the triple.
最悪。
Not gonna go that time. And it's the Orange taking it the other
シュ
way.
ート下手すぎなんだよな。
Here's Miller. Lifts it up and banks it in.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
絶望的な点差になってくるよ、これ。
Hayward with it.
お前ちょっとやばい
And
って、
it's
そう
Fulton
突
picking
き
him
される
up.
の。おい、
The
頼
finish.
むて。
And the dunk by Fulton.
Boy, Chris Fulton doing everything out there. His elite defense leading to a bucket.
This Spartan squad struggling. They're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
On the wing, MP.
あ、めっちゃ戻ってる。
Now here's Hayward. Shoots over
いやー、そ
Starks
こパス。
to stop the run. They
Okay.
blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another at the strike.
MP, one of the bigger names in college. Built a
I'm
following with
excited.
his video channel. He was famous before he even
man.
stepped foot on the campus.
And MP, with all of his internet fame,
Nice,
there
man.
were questions about how serious he is about high-level basketball.
もう一回。もう一回。
There's a
もう一
world
回。
of difference between success on the playground and success in college basketball. MP clearly has the talent and skill. Some just wondered how it would translate to a more competitive environment.
And with MP, you know he's passionate about playing hoops, but you have to wonder if his heart is set on the NBA.
He's got such a following that he could make a name for himself as a street player. Hard to do both. Not a likely outcome, but something NBA scouts need to be aware of.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for an easy deuce.
Syracuse leading. Pass to Wolf. Back to Miller. Starks. The kick out to Fulton.
いやいや、完全にファー。ちょっと待って、目になんか入った。
Boy, the energy Fulton has on the offensive end is impressive, busting up the inside D and finding a good look.
Chase Fulton with the steal. Outside Miller. Pass to Starks. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage.
NB outside. Here's Harvey. Lets it go from 11. No luck on that one. Now here's Miller. He's covered by Mills. Now Miller. Great D that time from MP. Outside Mills. Hayward. He's guarded by Fulton. MP outside. The tray. And it's Hayward with the three.
Clearly, Hayward's been putting in some extra work from deep now. I mean, he's getting the result because he's put in the time.
Syracuse calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of the timeout. It might be major or it couldn't.
Now into the lineup for Michigan State. Substitution for Syracuse.
おお、やばいぞ、得点差が20いっとるわ。
MP outside. Pass to O'Connor. Hayward. He lets go from deep. Drapes it beyond the arc.
These defenders have better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row.
スリー決めれる能力しないから。
Outside, Fulton. Now here's Dennis. RB covering. Back to Fulton. Dean. Miller with it. And it's Hayward picking him up. Shot clock at 5. Fulton for 3. And it goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts.
And the coaching staff encourages Fulton to take these shots because it can help get him going.
Outside Hayward. And that one is good.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Fulton. The pass to Dean. Miller.
このフルトンってやつ止めろ。こいつを全員で止めろ。ダブルチーム、ダブルチーム。ダブルチーム。
Harvey grabs the board.
行くぞ行くぞ。
MP outside.
よよよ。マジこれか。
Right side, Lambert. Over Dean.
Nice.
Yes, he got the English that time as it falls.
They're loving the confidence. Just rise and be free, and you know you can do this.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him. Because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Orange, Christopher.
ちょっと待って、俺周期があるこれ。
And so the Syracuse Orange win.
おい、出場機会ないもん、負けた。
Wow, that was not even close. I was hoping for a more competitive game, but hey, these blowouts happen sometimes.
And a disappointing loss for Michigan State. You know MP has to be taking this one hard. Here's hoping he will let this experience shape him into becoming the great talent he wants to be.
And that wraps up our opening round coverage. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and myself, Forrest Hunt, thanks for joining us. We look forward to seeing you in round 2.
手が壊れてんだけど。ああ。ちょっと待って、これ。ちょっと待って。 ちょっと待って。 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 ち 全然いいわ。なんならこんぐらいかな。
How you doing, bro? I mean, I know you kind of been going through it ever since. Now we get you some representation. Hey, there he is.
What's
How you
up,
doing,
Rick?
bro?
I'm good.
It's great to finally meet you in person.
I'm feeling good. You feeling good, Ricky?
Man, I'm feeling great.
Let's do.
盛大に負けたわ。
Hey, you know NBA draft picks.
Until Adam Silver gets up there and reads his name off of one of those oversized envelopes, nothing's official. We didn't sign any contracts.
どっかしらが俺をスカウトしてくれるでしょう。
Speaking of, Harvey, how are you? Yeah, I'll put you right on with him. It's for you.
Hello?
MP, Harvey Lesser here.
ネ
Congratulations.
ッツ
You're the newest member of the Brooklyn
来
Nets.
た。
Thank you so much, Mr. Lester. It's an honor, man.
Happy to hear that.
えぐいチームになっちゃったよ。信じられねえよ。よし、俺はネッツのスタメンを奪い取る。
Look who's back. Back again. Coachy's back. So I'm not starting.
I know this is not.
よし、ネッツのスタメンをぶち取るぞ。お金がなさすぎる。とりあえずあれ回しに行くか。デイリースピン回しに行くか。びっくりした。めっちゃ手震えた。デイリースピン、デイリースピン。デイリースピンはどこから行くのが早いんだ。レックか。もうデパート通るしかないか。デイリースピン、デイリースピン。髪型に飽きてきた。ほら、髪型を変えたい。5円しかねえで俺。5円で生活するプロ。いいよ。なんか靴買いてえからなんかメーカー来い。お、アンダーアーマーなるんちゃう。よっしゃ、お小遣いもらった。ありがてえ。この750円で俺は選手を強化するよ。よし。一回試合行こう。ネッツってやばいよな、マジで。初戦で負けた俺が。
Back everywhere we can get it.
Is there anything else in regards to gameplay that has been added to the new 2K that has never been added before?
Well, we have some new badges. Those are going to be changing the game, changing the metas, I think, a little bit. We're giving you loadouts this year, so you can create whatever.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Brooklyn Nets. At center, Marcus Aldridge. At small forward, Joe Harris.
ちょっと音でっけ。音小さめでお送りさせていただきます。
Meet the starting five for your Milwaukee Bucks. The man in the middle, 7 feet tall.
ショットのバックスか。このシューティングカードってハーデンですか。髪型変えたいってずっと言っとるよ。
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
Is there an opening night that you remember at the line for the Bucks? Very first time putting on that jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
And Bobby Portis, an interesting talent. He can play back to the basket. He can play one dribble away. And as a stretch five, if they play small, he's able to knock down threes.
1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Mills looking it over. 4 on the shot clock. And that one, good.
Patrick Mills.
Bobby Portis, Brent, has bounced around between teams, but as you said, the shooting has been there.
The shooting has been there, and that's what he came in to the NBA as a great rebounder, a great scorer coming in. Now he's finding more confidence in being able to step to the three-point line and let it rip.
To the right side. Millsap kicks to MP. Passes it to Griffin. Pass to Mills. Lots of room. And drops it. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
The dangerous in the catch and shoot. When Mills sets his feet, has great balance, he's tough to stop.
Here's Allen. And Griffin sends it back. And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin. To the inside. MP.
Okay.
Number 68. First shot attempt. And Greg MP, the highly touted rookie. He was a classic one-shot in college. And that wasn't a surprise to anyone close to MP. Feels his game is NBA ready and wanted to compete against the best as soon as possible.
And we don't talk about George Hill being a slick ball handler, but on that play, shows you maybe some of the things he's worked on in the offseason.
MP outside on the wing run. The pass to Mills. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Moore. All scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Nets lead by 4. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my...
It is indeed the English angles. He is a magician out there, Craig, with the ball in his hands. And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
George
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. Hey guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Paul Millsap out there with Griffin. Then there's Brown. And it's Mills in at the 1.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the paint and Portis. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. One of the first teams in Nets history to do good things. Basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Coming out of the floor for the Nets.
それあんなプレーしとったら機械に回されるわ。俺がおると俺が使える。
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
よし、スティール。単純に立っとるだけでスティールされたわ。うい、なんでボールくれよ、俺に。ボール。
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Bucks trail by 5. 7-second difference. Shot being blocked. Allen shot is off. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Nets. This game against Milwaukee here is their first start to start the season.
Plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs.
Patrick Mills.
Well, he lacks some size and some strength, but Mills creative on
スクリーンと
the
か
inside
アシス
to
トを
finish that
稼い
one.
でチームの信頼度を上げる。今の
And that box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines in highlight. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so
Watch it,
Jackson come on top with.
うお、1点差で負けたんじゃん。信じくれる短すぎる。ヤニスの顔しかない。
That crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Hey there, John Luck.
このインタビューは何回受ければいいんですか？
Nice to meet you, John. To tell you the truth, a little bit.
チームムードを稼いでる方が大事やで、ファンより。
Okay, listen, so the reason I asked...
I have one issue that I need to address, like the numbers.
もういいよ、このヒゲ親父も。何回も見たわ、君らの顔。
Okay, so what if we try to speed all of this up? What does that look like?
So how do you want to play it?
You don't have a preference.
I'm here to provide you the menu.
コーチのところに来てチームの話。少々の意味でこのことを
Okay,
話すっていう。
I'm ready to go on TV tomorrow and call out coach. And by the way, this is ridiculous. Okay, for real, thank you so much for helping me work through this. I really appreciate it.
やってみてないよ。ゲームルール的中。そう。まだね、顔スキャンのアプリがないんだよね。やってみたいけど。アフロスパイク。これいい勝つないな。これいいよ。こういうの好きよ。金でいいや。セーブ。なんか思ってたのと違うな、ちょっと。あ、オッケー。 じ VC 獲得できないバグが起こってないね。間違えた。試合時間ちょっと1分だけ増やしてね。シクサーズとの戦いじゃん。
Kind of just equip different badges. There's so much with the on-court experience that's new that's never been in the game before. The skill-based dunks and alley-oops is new. It's a new thing for us, kind of breaking new ground, and you know, things that in the past were kind of dictated by animations or just by dice rolls. We're trying to remove as many of those things as possible.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be.
Hey, Brian.
A heck of a home court advantage out. Thanks for that. And the starting lineup for the Nets. Harden at the 2 with Harris as small forward. Kevin Durant is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Irving in at the 1. And for Philadelphia, the dynamic duo of Harris and these teams.
No, いいじゃん。
Rare these days, you think.
Well, with modern zone defenses, it's easier to help and catch the ball handler off guard. So today's post scores have to possess vision to be truly effective.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands on a wide open shooter.
Pass to Griffin.
この髪型とこの足がちょっと気持ち悪いな。いいよ。お前優しいさ、急にパスが半分できるんだけど、普通に。
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
新人でもパス回すべきだよ。新人にもパスを回してくれ。
Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
The ball handling and passing of Griffin.
あれやっぱ天気目がすげえ大物かしいですね。
Pass to Simmons.
シモンます。
Here's Korkmaz.
うわマジ
Takes
か。
a three. Drains the triple.
手からか。
It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
俺を作るの使ってくれ。
Outside Mills.
持てる。
Now Griffin. He outside.
来た。
Oh, and he got his way up. He'll have to line to shoot two.
出た。これは負けるそうなんで。うい。オッケー。
Both free throws good for
落ち着いて
MP.
決めていく。
The Sixers trailing.
ちなみに2021は俺はシクサーズでやってました。こっち。
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
Inside, here's Griffin.
Oh.
Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
MP, the pass to Millsap. Curry against MP. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Mills, no good. 3 seconds separating the shot.
本当にそれさ、ずるいよな。
Simmons' teammates encourage
対処しようがない
to
もん。
score. Good to see him getting it done right there.
このスクリーンを使ってくれ。
Mills with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Shoots over Maxey, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
Oh, such nice touch on that turnaround jumper. That was smooth.
Here's Maxey, shoots over Mills. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Nets. And always ready in the clutch. Kyrie Irving says he saves his best for the fourth.
For me, I just try to
You know, Irving, perhaps underrated as a tactician. competition, Greg.
Oh, yeah, it's a chess match indeed. One move, one play sets up the next.
And this is a fairly close game for the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
Guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
No, they're also having success from the free throw line. So many of their points are coming from that strike.
We've got Maxey. Furkan Korkmaz is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Curry in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Here's Brown, driving to the basket, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
At the line for the next.
Free throw good. Brown.
2 shots.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Tobias Harris checked in for the Sixers. And the Nets also making a change. Claxton's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream.
To the wing, right side. Here's Maxey. He's guarded by Mills. Maxey, that's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And because of his versatility, Graham, Harris can play alongside anyone in any lineup, in my opinion.
Well, I agree, B. I mean, big wing players who have never been more valuable. Harris can stretch you out. He can go back to the basket. He can run the floor.
Here's Curry. That one no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And it's not the result they were hoping for. But every
スモールフォワード作ってクリッパーズ行ってしまってレナードがいるからずっとスタメンなれません。
やば。俺も同じような感じなんだけど。
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter.
ネッツとかもそう熱すぎるから本当に。
Here's Korkmaz. Bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
レナードも強いな。
And some changes here for this.
俺でも知っとるぜな。
Substitution on the court.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Nets. He had some.
まあでもそういう選手から奪った時の達成感よな。やっぱ。
If you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Really an incredible. Drummond is checked in for the Sixers. Curry comes in for Stevens. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Okafor, he's checked in for Aldridge. Johnson comes in for Harris. MP is checked in for Harden. And it's Mills in for Irving. On the floor for the Nets. They've got Jahlil Okafor. James Johnson is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's MP in at the 2 guard. Harris outside.
やっぱネッツ最強か。
Granted, it seems like each year, play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed the game with the player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and a little used to your team. So being able to control your emotions is how you survive in today's game.
Well, few players as consistently good in the offensive glass as Andre Drummond. A lot of those rebounds turn into points.
いやこれいけねえ。カリーが邪魔するんだけど。そう。
Pass to MP. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, we think of Durant as a naturally gifted scorer. Fact is, this guy understands how to get his teammates open.
Harris down low. Okafor covering. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely
ネッツ強いっすね、ショ
So
ー。
this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them. But it must feel great to take the first game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for James Harden.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from the season.
The three from Curry buries it from 3.
Well, like he's building a career on his aptitude from distance, and boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
Back to Mills. MP outside. Durant, pass to MP. Green against Durant. Just 4 to shoot. Over Green. Rebound by the 76ers. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Milton.
Showing you I am a vertical threat at the cup. Look out!
Durant against Green. From the right block. Play by Durant as he finishes it off for 2 more.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in your territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.
So long, everybody.
Just got off the phone with your agents, and they filled me in on the plan.
Cool, what you think?
Right up our alley.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I was having second thoughts when I was on my way over here.
Wait, no. This will be exactly what you need. Plus, I got the perfect tweet for you to like. Check it out.
Let me see. All right, it's sent. Hey, yo, that message was kind of wild. Are we doing too much?
What? No. Look, you liking a tweet saying that you love your teammates ain't news. This is news.
Man, I don't know, bro. I'm getting cold feet now, homie.
Look, that's fine. You're being aggressive, right? It's natural to be a little nervous.
You're right.
Now, you should probably take a walk if you're feeling this anxious. And actually ride a Gatorade, so...
Bruh, why you keep drinking a Gatorade that fast?
Because I work out and I have to refuel. Because I watched 2 movies and a podcast.
How were they?
Not that good.
Don't it feel better when you tell the truth?
I do not.
Hey, yo, Rick, my phone been blowing up, G.
Oh, good. That means it's working.
What do we do now?
Now, we wait for it to become a thing.
More waiting?
Look, it'll be like a day or 2 max. Internet outrage machine will probably get around to it once they figure out what else they're mad about today.
Look, I'm tired of all this waiting around, bro.
Yeah, I know, because you're a guy that likes to take action. It's one of your better qualities, but for now, just sit tight. Let your team handle it. I mean, that's why you got us, right? You just focus on hooping. We'll take care of the rest.
バスケに集中します。いくつかな、これか。迷わず上段を取ります。チーム練習行こうかな、そろそろ。
I don't know what you're way out of your depth, MP. This isn't how you handle your business.
I gotta look out for myself, coach. Who else go look out for me, huh? Who gonna do it if I don't? Tell me.
All right, hey. Forgetting for a minute, there are literally a million other ways to take care of yourself that don't include airing your dirty laundry on social. What do you think I'm doing here? Not for you since day 1.
I gotta do what I gotta do because we both gotta put food on our tables, okay? It's not personal.
That look personal to you?
It is what it is. I'm not about to be concerned with what another man think about me. Okay, coach? I'm not doing it.
It's your life, MP. But what you do affects those around you. And if you can't see that, You got a lot more growing up to do than I thought.
おもろい髪型しとるやないか。
Is there anything that the community requested that you were able to give them in NBA 2K22?
They always request a couple things.
おられた後の静けさみたいなのが一緒にあった。
Shot contest, logic, and just interior defense in general. I think they felt that could have used a lot of rework, and they're totally right. That was.
俺は早くスタメンになるんだ。
Up next, the Nets. A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome everyone. DA, good. I am so glad we are teammates, DA, and they are a fun team to watch. David, thank you. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots are filled by ball. Just getting into a new year. Already, though, injuries in a couple of teams.
Big thing, though, get healthy by the end of the year. You know, you got to get your guys back to it.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Smith kicks to Bridges. And here's Smith. Oubre outside. Here's Washington. Hills with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Offensive rebound.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
It's up a three. That shot missing, and it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Down low. Washington to Smith.
今作ってチーム選べないですか？
今作ってチーム、いや、大学行かなければ選べますよ。大学スキップすれば。好きなチーム選べます。いやー、詰まった。いけるんちゃう？ナイス。
Gets after it defensively.
I love this vision too. It's clear. His work ethic is strong. He just wants to keep it going all the time. And I'd say he's well on his way.
大学行かんければ好きなチーム選べます。
Oubre against MD. Washington inside. Smith outside. Shot to stop the run. That shot off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Awesome job taking what the defense gave.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the Hornets call time here.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment he had to deal with. He really had to reshape his body and his game.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Look Knight, he's checked in for Washington. Bridges left side. Smith outside. Here's Knight. Target from outside.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Mills with it. Bridges covering. Mills can't hit.
大学行ったら選べないですね。
Here's Book Knight. This game is on score 13. Brown wide open.
Nice.
Resourceful move there. Great job of getting the look before the horn sounded and game is over.
Well, plenty of firepower. But Kyrie Irving committed to digging in.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs and our consistent.
Now it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively.
And it's a collective effort. So even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stops.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for Brooklyn.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
But they've also protected the paint extremely well. You see that in their block shot totals. Also, they've altered a lot of shots.
Griffin is out there with Mills. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. Guys, you have to respect his willingness to go along.
You do indeed, DA. Thank you for that portrait. Confines MP.
Yeah, マジ関西。
To the left wing.
俺にもボールが回ってくるようになっとるのに。
Here's Brown. And this is it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up to the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, so it's
to win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, so it's
And really showed their depth when they needed it most on the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench did exactly what they needed to do. Without their production, who knows if they win that game.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And the first timeout called in the game for Brooklyn. And Chris, if you were playing today, which coach would you most want to play for?
Yeah, there's so many great coaches in this.
Brooklyn Nets ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. He's checked in for Bruce Brown. Here's Ball. And he overshot that one, missing.
Might take him a little while to find their stride.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Out in the wings for them, Rozier, and here's in at the 1 step.
You have to really admire the skill set that Harden has. I mean, in just handling the ball, he's decimating the D with his number of moves.
It's good for long range.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
MP left side. Aldridge, dishes to Hart. The Nets working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Irving kicks to KD. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Hayward passes to Rozier. Rebound, Brooklyn.
He has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure.
And every year, Rozier seems to get better, specifically great, becoming a more efficient and legal scorer.
He's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. Was not a threat indeed. Now you have that outside shot.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Washington. Pass to Hayward from deep. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists in the game. Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. It's Durant on the wing. MP deciding where to go with it. Harden finds MP. And no good. But close enough one to Rozier. have gone 6 of 9 at the line. The first free throw is good. Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. That's Mills in for James Harden. The Hornets also changing it up. McDaniels, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kelly Oubre comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Bouknight comes in for Rozier.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot.
MP passes to Griffin. Back to MP. Durant with it. He's got 14. And they pick up 2. Durant's got 16.
Agile move by Durant like that. I mean, he's getting a lot of contact, finishing strong.
To the inside. Count that one for Bouknight.
The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Mills passes to Durant.
Third quarter.
To the middle. Right side, Griffin. At the top of the key, Durant. No coverage, that's good. And that's now 18 points for KD.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Now here's rebounded by the Nets. KD's got 8 rebounds in this game.
They have been bored down this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Amazing awareness. He's committed to keeping his eyes up and teammates involved. That's the type of player Griffin is.
Pass the ball. Shoots over Mills. That one off the back iron and out.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
And there's the pass to Durant. This one for 3. And the Nets on another 3.
And really the story of this second half. Getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
McDaniels dishes to Oubre. They need this. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mills can't hit. Charlotte's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find his open spots on the floor.
MP passes to Millsap. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. And here is Bouknight. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Oh, Millsap picks one up. Yeah, easy call. The Hornets shooting it. Substitution for Brooklyn. Okafor's checked in for Millsap. Johnson comes in for Nicholas Claxton. MP's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Washington. Gordon Hayward comes in for Miles Bridges. Terry Rozier's checked in for Bouknight. And Ball subbed in for Smith. They've got James Johnson. MP is out there with Harden. Then there's Okafor, and it's Brown who's the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be a
big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Pass to MP. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive.
Ball with the bucket.
I love that shot from LaMelo. Use the mid-range. Keep your defenders guessing.
And there's 1:45 left to play here in the 4th. Harden the pass to MP. On the wing, Brown. Back to MP. Inside. Wants to get it to Brown and does. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Over Plumlee. And it's Brown missing.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Pass it to MP. And he drives in. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Hayward outside. No good on the three. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
あ、めっちゃマジでコンピューターついてくる。
Plumlee against Okafor. Back to Harden. And easy 2 points on the layup.
You can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It's a total of 2 teams today. One that has a total control pretty flawlessly. The other just looking for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Allman, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
All right, I got a question. Regarding the social media post that you liked, it seems safe to assume you were trying to send a message. What message were you trying to send?
俺はコートの前で数分プレイしてメッセージを発してみる。俺は選手として。
Look, Frank, I don't send messages through social media. I do that through my play on the court. During the few minutes I get to be out there, you know?
All right, well, would you say getting yourself trending was the goal? Trying to force the conversation?
My goal is to help this team win games. That's it. And there's obviously there's some people online who have strong feelings about how I can best do that, but...
And MP, you agree with it?
No comment.
I'm not surprised at all that MP was stooped this low. I told y'all he didn't like the coach. And you know what that little channel of his, he wants the drama. It's good for ratings. Believe me, I know. And can we talk about this tweet for a second? From user Start MP, you idiots. First of all, is that your burner, MP? I refuse to believe a real person would name themselves that. Second of all, the tweet said, and I quote, "Free my boy MP. I swear y'all clowns wouldn't know Michael Jordan if he smacked you in the face." Are you kidding me, MP? You think you're Michael Jordan? And you want to talk about clowns? The only clown here is you, running around with your Twitter fingers, acting like a fool like this.
そんな批判しんでくれや。仲良く行こうや。スリーポイントな、ちょっと上げたぐらいじゃ意味ないもんな。ボールハンドリング上げとくか。全然お金足りんや。ウィザーズ、ルイ・八村がおるやん。
we were rewarded for that. And so that's one of my favorite things about 2K22 is the balance of just offense and defense and contesting shots, open shots versus contested shots. Shooting when you're wide open is a lot easier this year compared to how it was in the past, as shooting contested is a lot harder. So there's a bigger skill gap in terms of shooting, finishing at the rim.
The borough of Brooklyn, that's the location for the Wizards. A big who can score from anywhere on the court. Rui Hachimura looks to set the tone as they prepare to do battle inside Barclays Center. Wizards, Nets. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Hey, Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Bradley.
Well, Allie, he's put a lot of work into that area of his game. Good stuff there. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Dinwiddie and Beal comprise the backcourt. Rui Hachimura is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gafford in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for the Nets, the superstar trio on the floor together. Line change here for Brooklyn. A big group substitution here for Washington. Bryant, he's checked in for Gafford. Harrell comes in for Hachimura. Avdia, he's checked in for Kuzma. And Neto is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Beal's shot is off. So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Beal's got 5 points.
Yeah, Beal is a real volume three-point shooter. The defense cannot afford to let him get hot from the arc.
Pass to MP. Down low. Over to the wing. Right side Mills. Just 5 to shoot. MP with it. That one's good for 2. And if the name MP sounds familiar, it might be due to his high school days. Through social media, he had a major presence when he was a teenager.
It caused MP to gain a lot of fanfare at a young age. Now, he'll have to work hard to shed the image of being a social media star and become an NBA star. You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Montrezl Harrell, like a lot of second-round picks, carries an attitude edge in how they go after the game. It serves him well. He had to fight for minutes early in his career, and he's earned his way.
Avdia, good. Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
MP outside. Oh, rejected by Beal. Pass to Neto. Here's Avdia, defended by Brown. Shot left block. And it's MP with a rebound. The Nets with the lead. Outside Mills. Now here's MP. It's Brown on the wing. Back to MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the free ball.
Here's Bryant. Ah, he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
A free. And he's one of the game's best closers, but to hear Kyrie Irving tell it.
Coach is much more aggressive,
When he gets a ladder going, Irving can seem like he's got the cheat code.
Yeah, and if I'm the coach, he's got the green light from start to finish. When he gets rolling, it can rub off on everyone else.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. Beal, the off guard, with Avdia at the 3. Thomas Bryant out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Neto in at the point guard position. Avdia can't get it to go. And Brooklyn has possession. Back to Mills. Rebound Washington. Dinwiddie's got 4 rebounds now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, just about every discussion of the NBA trade market comes back to the Washington Wizards. An all-star shooting guard Bradley Beal on a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 3 seasons. Something's got to give. And guys, with Beal possessing an opt-out after the season, expect those talks to intensify.
That's a good point. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
His first foul. First team foul.
Free throw good. Well, the rumors were flying early on, Grant. Seems that this franchise has different views of how MP should be used.
Well, BA, the source of the conflict comes from the front office and coaching staff. With all that going on, you wonder just how much it's impacting MP's playing time. And this is what happens when Millsap gets deep inside. Superb at finishing with force.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still see him stay aggressive.
やらんようなファウルしとんだ。普通に腹パンしたぞ俺。ちょっとどうって。
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. He is checked in for Harden. 3rd quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Paul Millsap is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's MP. And it's Irving in at the point. So that's the next 5. And the shot goes down.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this 3rd quarter. Irving, pass to Durant. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Dinwiddie, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yes, rebounding has been a big key in this
one.
Taking control on the glass.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
It's Kuzma with the miss. And here are the Nets now. They're on a 14-2 run here. Durant out the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Durant's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Irving against Dinwiddie. Beal outside. Beal with the dunk.
One of the most desired trade targets in the league. Seemingly every year, Beal is just a ball.
MP to pass to Aldridge. Over Gafford. Bradley Beal puts it in. Beal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Kuzma down low. He's against Millsap. Beal from outside. Knocks down the long J. Beal's got 15 points.
I'll tell you what, I absolutely love watching Beal go to work. He makes good decisions, and that time, no hesitation off the catch.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd.
職場にある外人。おお、このなかなか。
Free throw, no good.
慎重にスティーク。
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. It's deflected.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
3だけは守らない。
Beal, no good. Pass to Bembry. From deep, MP. Missed it. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. But ahead of the game, you have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. Saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Graham Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Are you enjoying your newfound bad boy status?
I like it. Look, I like it, to be honest. Especially because it's for a just cause. Man, you know me better than anybody. I'm not somebody who lets the world tell me what I'm worth. I define that.
As you should.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I booked an interview for you. Okay. To sit down with Frank Valentine to clear the air.
So not clear the air.
Well,
Got it.
The idea isn't to burn bridges, but your aware management isn't going to like what you have to say. So it's okay to approach the interview from a place of delivering a hard truth, you know?
For sure. Yeah, I guess it's a fine line to walk to avoid coming off sounding like an entitled brat, huh?
Yeah. Just never forget that the coach is who's in the wrong here. Don't let them make you feel ashamed of speaking the truth. You got this.
We got this. How you doing, Frank?
Hey there. Good to see you. Okay. Well, shall we begin?
All you, Frank. What you got?
Okay, well, let me look at my notes here real quick. Okay. I'd like to talk about the controversy surrounding the like of a tweet from user StartMPUidiots, which states, and quotes, free my boy MP. I swear, y'all clowns wouldn't know Michael Jordan if he smacked you in the face.
Right, okay, I know that one.
Okay, could you tell me what was meant by liking that tweet? I mean, is it your belief that you're not being properly maybe utilized by the coaching staff?
俺はチーフの貢献に選手だと証明したくてたまらない。どっち
Okay, so look, Frank, everybody wants to play, myself included, and that's just the nature of being a competitor, but I wouldn't say coach isn't utilizing me, right? It's more that I'm anxious to show everyone how I can help us win.
Well, but the quote, I swear y'all clowns wouldn't know Michael Jordan if he smacked you in the face, would suggest that you don't think the coaching staff is doing a good job of evaluating talent.
Honestly, I didn't read that part, so for that I do apologize. I just saw a fan giving me props and I threw a like on it just to be nice. Now, the rest is just a misunderstanding, and I apologize again.
Okay. So have you talked about this episode with your coach or front office, perhaps? Like, what did they think about all this?
あちらの答えを聞いたぞ。ああ。コーチ陣は俺のプレーを時間まだ早いと考えている。これ真実に語った方がいいか。
They know I want to play, and they think I'm not ready for more minutes, so it is what it is.
So they must have expressed dissatisfaction with how you chose to express those sentiments so publicly then.
Right? Look, they're not happy about it, just like I'm not happy about my minutes. You don't always get what you want in life. The world just keeps spinning, Frank. That's how it goes.
All right, MP, do you have time for one more, perhaps?
I'm so sorry, but I actually got to head out.
Okay, all right, all good, no worries. Best of luck next game, all right?
Hey, look, thank you, Frank. I'll catch you soon, man.
All right, see you then.
マイアミと戦いか。
for the gamers.
How do you keep everyone happy from the pro player to the casual player?
Oh wow, that's a good question, and one that we are constantly asking ourselves too. I think the main thing that we try to do is give people flexibility in terms of modes, in terms of difficulty levels, and in settings. So if you are brand new to 2K,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Heat came into the building looking sharp, but it's going to take more than a good wardrobe to get this win tonight on the road. The traffic in New York City, and we got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline in our Hall of Fame.
Kevin, thanks.
Clearly. David, thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Ari out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And for Brooklyn, and the big 3 out on the perimeter. Irving the 1, Harden at the 2, and Durant the 3. Paul Millsap out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. For those teams out there on the floor for the Nets. The Heat is on 3 for 3 to 1 tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
The Nets on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Mills passes to MP. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to MP. Brown dishes to MP. 6 to shoot. Pass to Mills. It's stolen by Oladipo. Dedmon inside. Griffin on him. Shots good by Dedmon.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Dedmon with the block. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter of the game. Robinson passes to Dedmon. Oladipo taking his time here. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's Cruz missing. Nets leading by 11. Hills with it. Guarded now by Morris. Misses off the right iron. Miami's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Strus. Passes it to Robinson. Morris with the ball. Covered by MP. Morris. That one's not going to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
Robinson finds Oladipo. Back to Robinson. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills and the body of a 2.
Over to the wing. Mills looking it over. To the paint. Here's Griffin. Makes it off the glass.
Warming up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Greg, when you think about Jimmy Butler, it sure seems like he was born to wear a Miami Heat jersey. As he stands.
I'm so fortunate to be able to work
And Butler Greg in his previous stop, sometimes at odds with teammates or whoever else, but that was not the case in Miami.
Well, he played with Dwayne Wade in Chicago, and Wade, a Heat legend, played matchmaker, telling both sides this is where Jimmy
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at the next performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
We got Mills. He's out there with MP. On out there with Jahlil Okafor. And it's Claxton in a power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Round kicks to MP. Misses the three. The Heat trail by 8. In the corner, it's Robinson. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Okafor dishes to MP. The bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And for the talk about MP, Greg being unhappy with his playing time, that seems to definitely be the case after making a tweet about him not being on the floor enough.
Wow. And it's fine for MP to believe that, but you have to keep that internal. He aired out the line of the team. This is definitely the best approach.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Get a change here. MV's checked in. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talent growth. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the small forward. And the basket by Harden.
Has to be more aware of Harden, especially when he's operating that close to the basket.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge according to the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
A great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Out to the right wing. Morris trying to free himself up. And it's Strus missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Back in the previous decade, Steve, in the NBA, super teams have been dominant in the league. Do you like the ones with 2 or 3 stars?
You know, each has disadvantages, Kevin. The 2-star model allows for a deep bench. We saw that with AD and LeBron in LA. But the 3-star alignment, a la the Brooklyn Nets, those can be potent on the offensive end. Both work if you're raising up those trophies.
On the pass to Dedmon. Here's Strus, guarded by Harden. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Strus. Again, the miss by the Heat. Brooklyn leading by 19 points. MP outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. To the inside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Lowry passes to Strus. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Nets have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And more than one observer, Greg, has Butler been the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite. Second to tighten up their defense in the paint. They got to be better.
俺今活躍しとったろうにいた。
Adebayo gets the line. Oladipo against MP. Pass to Butler. That one no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They've got Bembry. MP is out there with Mills. Then it's Johnson, and it's Okafor, and at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Johnson against Oladipo. Johnson dishes to MP. Just 3 to shoot. Into the lane.
Foul. Kyle Lowry. His first foul. 14th foul.
Free throw good, MP.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Number 68.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Oladipo against MP. Again, the miss by the Heat. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Nets. It's a 16-point game. Passes it to Claxton. Here's Bembry. And so it's Bembry. He's including this one. This one was never rejected.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
MP, it is so nice to see you again.
You as well.
The team hired me to handle PR. You know, I've met a lot of athletes and public figures over my years, but I must admit, I am very excited for the chance to once again work with you.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. I've never met anyone with such an innate ability to disregard all common sense.
Sorry.
Out of curiosity, what time do you wake up in the morning? At what hour do you roll out of bed and decide to start making these terrible decisions?
Well, I usually set my alarm
Because no
clock.
matter what time it is, I can assure you, I am already in the office starting my day of meetings, calls, crafting releases, and controlling narratives, so that I don't have to deal with the exact flavor of PR nightmare you just dropped on my desk. At what point did you think it would be a good idea to handle internal team issues by sitting down with Frank Valentine? I had the perfect PR opportunity lined up for you. We're honoring a longtime fan and healthcare worker, and you were going to be in the photo that I sent out along with a press release that was going to make you look so good because I am so good at my job. But not anymore. No. Your image is a mess.
Look, I just want to get my minutes. Okay. Look, your point of view, my point of view. I got it. What do we do now?
I cancel everything I have for today, and I fix this. You learn how to keep your drama out of the public eye, and you get out of my office.
トレイアップを得点につなげる。どうしような。まあ最初が大胆不敵なフィニッシャーとかでいっか。精度上げるか。変えんのやね。
But the pro players, they have strict demands, and they, you know, and this is our comp. This is a lot of Twitter. This is a lot of people who consider themselves like, you know, 2K veterans and people who play the game like hours and hours every day. We are constantly kept in check by them to make sure that the game is skill-based and that you are rewarded if you understand the game of basketball, you understand, you know, the 2K metas and all these things. And
terrific view of the nighttime traffic between Manhattan and our setting tonight, Brooklyn, New York. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. We knew the Nets had talent. It was just a matter of letting the chemistry develop. But it's come along. Kevin Durant said it's fun out there. You have veterans that know how to play.
All right, thanks, Allie. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Sabonis and Turner work together inside. Brogdon and LeVert take up the backcourt. Here we go. It's Lamb in at the small forward position. And then for the Brooklyn Nets. And we can... Those new plays and terminology still fresh.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And sometimes a coaching change can unlock the potential of a roster. On the other hand, you have continuity sometimes as a key advantage. It's always interesting to see things pan out. But here's the fact of the matter. New coaches mean new ideas and new philosophies, and I think that's great for the growth of the game.
Here's LeVert, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
And their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Irving finds Griffin. MP with it. He's checked by LeVert. MP no good. Indiana leading. Now here's LeVert. Give him 8. Tipped away.
Nice.
Brown with the steal. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And slams it in.
On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
Indiana's gone with 1-4 from three-point land. McConnell passes to Sabonis. LeVert goes against MP. Back to LeVert. Over MP. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by LeVert, no good.
Boy, a miss like that would drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion. When it comes to providing leadership, everyone tackles it a little bit differently. Irving isn't that Kevin Garnett type motivator. He's not going to talk all game like Chris Paul. This guy leads with his play.
Yeah, that's good.
Now, there's a reason Karis LeVert shoots well from the field. This guy is great at picking great opportunities.
It's Griffin high post.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And what we've seen is guys want to play alongside Irving.
Yeah, people who know him best vouch for him and will even join a team partly because of him. Plus, this guy is so insanely talented. You know when he's on, he gives you the best chance to win.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, it's such a pleasure to watch Domantas Sabonis play the game. Yes, he's got absolutely God-given talent, but he also has an incredible understanding and feel for the game, and he plays it the right way.
And the Nets making a change here. Mills is checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. Brissett's checked in. Here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
They have no answer monster defensively inside.
Well, Indiana shooting a phenomenal 60% in the first. LeVert outside. There's 25 seconds left in the first.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Griffin passes to MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got his second basket of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to McConnell. Shoots over Mills. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Pacers out in front. They're up by 1. And the 14th pick in 2014, T.J. Warren.
I'm looking forward to it. Like I said,
no doubt Warren's not backing down.
And in the past, we've seen him get into it with the likes of Jimmy Butler. I mean, he embraces the challenge.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Indiana.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass to this point, guys. A bunch of putbacks for them.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight. Is run.
最悪、ちょっと待って。
So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Jahlil Okafor is out there with Blake Griffin. Then it's MP. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's Brown in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. To the paint. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
LeVert attacking. He brings it down with a two-handed jam.
It just feels like there are nights where Harris LeVert is unguardable. I don't need to tell you, this is one of those nights.
MP, the pass to Griffin. Pass to Brown. The Nets need to get off a shot here. The shot goes. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Timeout call for the Pacers. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
If they're playing in their own building, they probably win that basketball game. The reality is, it's
Substitution.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
But something else they've done a good job of tonight is penetrating and getting points right at the rim.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter. He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the heart. Incredible.
You have to respect the impact Miles Turner has on the defensive end of the floor. He's led the league in blocks, and that is no easy task in an NBA full of aggressive defenders.
Pass to Irving. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the basket by AP.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
McConnell passes to Craig. LeVert with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he knocks down the first one.
Number 68. And out the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of this game. Levert goes against MP. Levert with the ball. Takes it inside. And now intercepted right through.
That's all about the quick first step of Karis Levert. He gets to the racket.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting. Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. We've got Malcolm Brogdon, T.J. Warren out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then it's Domantas Sabonis, and it's McConnell in at the point guard position. Here's Mills. Lamb grabs the miss. Lamb's got 5 rebounds in the game. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Warren. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Well, T.J. Warren is terrific at using his frame to become a factor on the glass. I love it.
MP lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 14 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Here's McConnell looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Warren. Now Brogdon. And there's the drive. Basket's good.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
MP against Brogdon. Well, Grant, some first-time head coaches coming in this season. Can that be tricky, making that transition one seat over to the head job?
Well, they have a lot of basketball experience amongst them. Different role, though, brings different responsibilities, so it will be an adjustment, but I think they'll do fine.
Back to McConnell. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Warren. Shot no good, and Brooklyn will come the other way. They host the Pistons after this one. Right side Mills, and stolen by McConnell. Inside. The shot by Lamb, no good.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really stretching the offensive
Just staying in control. This is Griffin's mindset, keeping his balance even when the D is present.
McConnell passes to Sabonis. Outside Brogdon. Back to Sabonis. Pass to Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McConnell. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Back to Mills. Down low. Here's MP. An easy 2 on the layup. MP's got 16.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the
just in the nick of time. Oh, man. That'll silence a hostile crowd.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
So we see the next taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
85% までまだまだかかりそうやな、チームムード。
Oh, there he is.
How you doing, Mr.
The
Lester?
king of all social media.
Oh, here you go.
You must think you're pretty slick with the little stunt you pulled.
I'm just doing what it takes to get what I deserve.
And if you alienate your coach and your GM and your teammates, then so be it. As long as MP gets what he deserves.
Oh, come on. You and I both know I deserve to start. Look, coach isn't giving me a fair shot because all he thinks I care about is my YouTube channel. Look, I'm not a joke.
I don't want to talk about your YouTube channel. I went to bat for you in the draft. It is all over the news. But when I went to ownership to talk about
ownership?
Yeah. When ownership asked me why you weren't starting, I told them the truth. You're a project. You're not ready. Not even close. All you did by going to social was prove to coach what he thinks he already knows about you, which is you're all drama. You're all show. Listen, long term, I believe in you. But this was a huge misstep. There's no other way of putting that. You're going to have to work really hard to get back into good graces with this organization. You understand?
Understood.
All right, I'm done.
怒んなって。デトロイトピストンズ。
Welcome to NBA 2K22 Season 1 Call to Ball. First, who did you pick for your starter? If you're having second thought...
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. But traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the...
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolute. Thank you. Well, it's certainly our treat to bring you, the fans, NBA action here on Halloween. And Greg, as a parent, how many pieces of candy do your kids pick to have in one night?
Oh, we go. They came back loaded down, and you can't let them eat it all.
MP's checked in for Brooklyn. Lost to Cunningham. We're about 1 minute into the first. Pass to Stewart. Feeds it to Jackson. Cunningham with it. Just 4 to shoot. Releases. And it's good off the back rim and in. And so it's Irving with it. Bringing it up for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. MP outside. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Durant. Trevor Bay, and Durant gets it to go.
Durant is as deadly as ever to be
Jackson looking around. Now here's Cunningham. Defense is right there.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
Now here's Cunningham, covered by Irving. Shoots from the baseline. Second chance effort, and Stewart gets it to go.
really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
MP outside. Outside Irving. Back to MP. Outside KD. Pull from the top of the key, and it's Brooklyn scoring again. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run two at him, he will immediately find the open man.
And Jackson gets it to go.
And Jackson with the quick release. Once the ball hits his hands, he's ready to let it fly.
It's Aldridge high post. Back to MP. And stolen by Bay. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Bay. Fires the three. Can't hit that one. And Millsap with the ball for the Nets. They defeated Indiana in their last one.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a turn, they knew what they wanted to come in.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get down.
And now the first time out for Detroit.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes...
All right, coming onto the court. Come on, step loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
In for the Nets. Blake Griffin is checked in for Aldridge. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Paul. For Brooklyn. And a different look here for the Pistons. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Stewart. Bay comes in for Diallo. Jackson's checked in for Joseph. And it's Cunningham in for Lee.
He's a strong finisher. He exhibits great body control. Irving, he's a special talent.
On the floor for Detroit. Underneath in the post, it's Grant and Olynyk. Josh Jackson out there with Cunningham. And it's Bay in at the three. And Cunningham with the slam.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Hey guys, it's clear that he's showing off his athleticism. The D can't get these opportunities.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." Coach Dwayne Casey says, "If we bring the same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen." Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks.
Hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backcourt.
Great year for the player. And now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
It's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Here's Bay. And the shot falls short this time. Nets leading by 9. Millsap passes to MP. Back to Millsap. Pass it to Aldridge. To the wing on the left. Bucket 6. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Aldridge. Millsap's got the lead up to 12 now. They've been looking at a center offensively.
Their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Offensive rebound. Cunningham. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
It's all clicking for him right now. I mean, they got to body him up down there.
Irving finds Aldridge. Inside. MP. And knocked out by MP.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Pistons trail by 12. Cunningham looking it over. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Great quarter for him at the offense again, trying to will his team back in the game.
MP passes to Aldridge. Chalk up 2 there. And the Nets lead by 12.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
Cunningham inside. Covered by Cunningham's got 16.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Pardon the pass to Alden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And good that time. And that's now 6 points for MP.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter. And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Blake Griffin is checked in for Aldridge. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Paul Millsap. Kevin Durant's checked in for James Harden. And it's Mills in for Irving. Lee outside. Shoots over Mills. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Brooklyn looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Almost entire new group here. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Diallo comes in for Sadiq Bey. Joseph, he's checked in for Jackson. Saban Lee's subbed in for Cunningham. MP out there with Mills. Then there's Brown. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Brown dishes to MP. Can't cash in from close range. Pistons trail by 15. Lee outside. Joseph with the ball, and Griffin picks him up defensively. And so Griffin will bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Claxton. Good in the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Detroit's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Diallo, and he drops in the way up off the glass.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half. You know, he's no longer Lob City, but Blake Griffin still has some ability athletically. He can be a valuable piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, Blake isn't tearing down rims anymore. He's been taking more threes. Hoping this will help prolong his career.
Lee passes to Joseph. Good defense by MP. Nets leading by 17. Mills in the corner. Back to MP. Comes up empty down low. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shot good by Diallo. Diallo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
1 second separate the shot clock and game. Here's MP. Joseph with the rebound.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
Diallo finds Lee. Over Mills. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Brooklyn, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're
So it's Brooklyn who's grabbing this one. Brooklyn really shows a greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.
もしさ、全部マックスにしたら何円ぐらいかかる？これで16個。ああ、なるほどね。いらんやつちょっと下げていこう。ちなみに5500円で20万 VC か。なるほどね。ちょっと待ってください。今俺残高何入っとるっけ？残高どうやって確認するんや？875円、5000円チャージすればいいんか。いやー悩むな。考えつつ試合やるか。
There are a couple other lifetime agendas you should take a look at to start your My Team. How about a diamond Luka Doncic?
For Luka's NBA 2K22 cover, there are 15 agendas to complete that will each reward you a brand new event card. Collect all 15 to...
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, BA.
Well, Allie, one of the all-time greats. Good stuff. Now Atlanta starting five. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. DeLon Wright is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, the superstar trio on the floor together. Irving and Harden the guards, Durant on the wing. Paul Millsap is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Brooklyn ends up going with a new group, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Herter's checked in for Bogdanovic. And Williams is subbed in for Wright. Here's Gallinari. Here's Reddish. Off target from three-point range. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's MP. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Now here's Herter, defended by Griffin. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Herter now mixing it up a little bit. Not just staying on the rim. The First free throw's good. And the Hawks making a change here. Conwoo's checked in. Hits both from the stripe. Brooklyn has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. MP outside. Pass to Griffin. Outside Mills. MP outside. It's Brown on the wing. 5 on the clock. From 17. It's hauled in by Herder.
Well, he's a guy that count on the reduce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from him.
The leader, Williams' shot is good.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
Timeout called, the Nets. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
この子たちを最後まで見たことない人、
Brooklyn trailing. Pass to MP.
最後まで見たことある人全員説を言わせてみたい。
1:14 left in the opening quarter. Now Mills. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to MP. Shot to win the cold streak. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Here's Reddish, defended by Brown. Here's Herder. Fires in the triple. Herder's got 5 points.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Mills with it. Now Herder defending. Pass to Claxton. Back to MP. Ooh, some solid defense from Herder. Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Williams. Gallinari against MP. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in a good situation. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Lou Williams out there with Kevin Herder. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's a Conwoo in at the 5. To the middle. Cuts out the pass. Here's Reddish. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Williams in the post, defended by Brown. Williams misses.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Okafor. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And in that game, I love their mentality. They were focused on getting to the free throw line a lot and shooting a great percentage from there.
Oh, they did. You can get to the line all you want, but it doesn't really mean much if you can't hit your free throws. And they were rock solid at the stripe.
Pass to Claxton. Back to MP. And shame. As he's fouled. It'll be 3 points and he gets the free throw. Brooklyn making some changes. Millsap, he's checked in for Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Brown. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Mills. Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA, Brent. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of them?
Well, I like them because they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
Here's Irving. Gets stolen by Wright. Here's Bogdanovich. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Bogdanovich got himself in a great spot, just reading where that carom was coming off of the rim and collected it.
And the call will be against Collins. So it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We are seeing an He is checked in for Harden. They've got Kyrie Irving. Paul Millsap is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's MP, and it's Aldridge in at center. So that's the next 5. Capella inside. Aldridge on it. Now here's Bogdanovich. Covered by MP. 4 on the clock. Here's Capella. Uses the glass on the layup. Capella's got 11.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go. And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Irving pass to MP. Back to Irving. Fires from deep. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
As for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it. He can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
And that misses. That would have put him up. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys,
nothing new for him, Allie.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now it's flow.
Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Pass to MP. Got a piece of it. Here's Irving for the lead.
Nice.
The assist goes to MP. 18 points for him.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Collins outside. Back to right. Pass to Collins, and they get it. The rebound by the Nets.
2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Outside Irving. Now here's MP. Now Aldridge. Defended by Bogdanovich. The kick to Durant. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 drives.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Here's Capella. Right side, Bogdanovich. Pass to right. Back to Collins. Lets it go from deep. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim run. Basically, centers that live in the paint and move into the floor.
This one belongs to Brooklyn. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching.
Euro step play up. Hop step play up. インセンティブ2個ぐらいでいっかな。1000円でどうでしょう。いいんじゃないですか。勝利とダンク3本で。じゃああと1戦いったら終わろうかな。1位じゃん今。
Prove it.
And if you want to rep your favorite NBA team's current gear and franchise cards, then head to the Lifetime Agendas, where you can earn these by using cards from each NBA franchise.
Domination is still the best way to improve your collection, and each...
A view of downtown Detroit is seen from the riverfront on a beautiful day here in the Motor City. Hello, basketball fans. You've got... Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. This summer...
Good story, D.A. Thanks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. And the big three out on the perimeter. Irving, the 1, Harden at the 2, and Durant, the 3. Paul Millsap out there for Marcus Aldridge. And for the Pistons, we've got Isaiah Stewart and...
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
When the season does, and if you're trying to improve your skills, or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Jeremy Grant, who's checked in for Kelly Olynyk, and Diallo subbed in for Rodney McGruder.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Outside Irving. 5 on the clock. Over Cunningham. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
You know, Irving is deadly from mid-range and really embraces that shot. He doesn't shy away from it. And I think he can give opponents a lot of problems because of it.
Now, here's Cunningham, who's covered by Irving. Cunningham's shot is off. Nets have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting about 50% here tonight. Detroit takes possession. Jackson is checked in for Detroit. Joseph comes in for Cunningham. And a change for the Nets. Bills is checked in. Joseph with the ball, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Passes it to Stewart. Back to Joseph. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. Doesn't go for it. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the board. They just pounded them inside.
The Nets working the ball around now. And here's Mills for 3. Rebound, Detroit, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Oh, Griffin in position.
Yeah.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Now Detroit moving it out. Jackson has the open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
We know Jackson can go off the dribble, but it's really good to see him excelling with the catch and shoot, too.
Pass to Griffin. Down low. Got a piece of it. The kick out to Brown. Dishes it to Mills. 6 on the shot clock. beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, you see the competitive spirit of Mills. You knock down a shot on his team, he's coming for the payback.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. And Grant slams it home.
He's low. Grant just showing no regard for the bucket there. Looking like he was trying to tear that thing off.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Game.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
Here's Joseph. Still getting one up offensively. No scoring in from him. Grant outside. With 2 seconds left. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really wrecks that rim.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. And Kevin Durant able to get his shot anytime he wants.
Bunch of this league does not one-on-one defense, you know.
I agree. Well, if they're locking teams up, they're awfully hard to stop.
And KD, with his length, probably underrated as far as his defensive impact.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Mills out there with MP. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Griffin in at the 4. On kicks to MP. Here's Mills. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
You know, Patty Mills is one of a long line of outstanding Australian players who played their college ball in California.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
1:46 left now here in the second. Griffin passes to MP. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. MP's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Brooklyn. AGA hot off the presses. MP has agreed to a marketing partnership with Mobile One.
I mean, MP has so many followers. It's really going to help Mobile One reach new customers. Smart business decision on their part. No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. And working, getting themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get you off the top.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. You know what that pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Pistons leading by 9. Diallo the pass to Cunningham. Kept alive. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Cunningham's got 12.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Brown the pass to Griffin. Lock at 6. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Jackson. Here's the pass to Cunningham. Over to the left wing. Big, wide open.
He's been a lot of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Irving finds MP. Now here's Irving. T right on him. MP passes to Griffin. And the shot is good. Griffin's got his first basket.
And how about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes. And they keep themselves.
The deep big. He's been the guy making big. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out the Pistons. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Stewart. Diallo comes in for Sadiq Bey. Josh Jackson's checked in for Rodney Magruder. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Cunningham. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. MP comes in for Irving. Griffin dishes to MP.
Yeah.
Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk got his 5th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Time now for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Brooklyn. I'm being told that it is a fractured hand. Well, the season isn't very old. This is still distressing to hear, and somebody is going to have to pick up the slack while he's out. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his team unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Underneath in the post, it's Grant and Olynyk. Jackson is out there with Corey Joseph. And Diallo in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Joseph the pass to Grant. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Can't ignore Millsap's defensive instinct. Excellent timing, rising up to block shots.
The drive by KD. Yep, that one goes in there. KD's got 10 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Joseph against Harden. And Joseph kicks to Diallo. Jackson down low. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Millsap. Pass to Durant. Inside. MP with it. Outside for Durant. Back to MP. Kicks it out to Harden. Over Joseph. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pass to Grant. Back to Joseph. 26 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's the floor. And the layup is good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Durant in the corner. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Well, it's been an exciting game. Pistons lead by 8. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Our 4th quarter action presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Brown. Irving is out there with MP. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Griffin in at the power forward position.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Stewart. And he finishes nicely on the way. And the Pistons lead by 10.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Now the pass to MP on the wing Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the shoot. And the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
And they haven't been pushed around the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
And the Pistons making a change here. Magruder's checked in. Passes it to Bay. Here's Cunningham. He's covered by Irving. Cunningham inside. Brown on him. That shot is off. That's trailed by 8. The try by MP.
Yeah.
No good with the lane. Griffin against Grant. The dish to Cunningham. Three-pointer. And there's Grant. Grant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's a much improved three-point shooter, Jeremy Grant. Coaches have to appreciate what he does for the team spacing because of him knocking that down.
Now here's Cunningham, covered by Irving. Pass to Bay. Pass to Magruder. Shoots over Brown, and it's Magruder missing.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call.
And when it comes to handling the ball,
and so the quick win by Detroit here tonight.
Wow.
Just to continue to wait out until the very last moment to see it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge.
でした。